Good afternoon. There's a lot of silly stuff going on out there today. Um, let's start with the moron who's shooting at cars as they go by. Now, I don't know if that's somebody who's in a car and shooting other cars, or if somebody's hiding out and shooting cars. But whatever it is they're doing, they're an idiot. Um, Kansas, Missouri, what can I tell you? This is kind of brainless stupidity we get here sometimes. I'm not saying it doesn't happen other places, it does. But for right now, no matter where you live, sooner or later you have an idiot like this going out and doing something stupid. Seems to be lots of stupid things going on. Kids stabbing other people, shootings again. It's like everybody wants to be on TV or in the news. So instead of doing something heroic or grandiose for someone else, they go out and kill somebody or one or more people, and of course get sentenced to prison or death or whatever. That's their big power. Hey, I killed myself. Idiots. Uh, I've just been sort of amazed lately. I can sit and complain, and you can too. It's okay. Just to look around at the world, and of course there are the doomsdayers. Oh, it's the end of the world. Well, yeah, sooner or later everything ends, but I don't think it's going to be anytime real soon. You have an earthquake into the world, tidal wave into the world, flood into the world. You know, it's the end of the world for somebody every day. That's just the way it is. It's called death. Our bodies die, our spirits go. Whatever you believe. That's my personal opinion. Been dead a couple times, been there, been back. Uh, no fear of it whatsoever. It's just the natural course of things. And as we are energy, we continue. So go with that. That's kind of neat. If you could ask Albert Einstein, he'd tell you the same thing. We go on. So fear of death isn't one thing. Sometimes fear of life is worse than fear of death. Watching people who have horrible diseases or debilitating things, and wondering how do they get out of bed every day, and how can they maintain such an incredible joie de vivre, life and happiness in their lives when they're so stricken. And I think sometimes, because I have a sister who is sort of like that, I believe I told you, shot twice, lost an arm, or not an arm, but lost her hand, and a great deal of one leg, and is still kicking. The guy who shot her's dead, but she's still alive, and 20 years later. It just amazes me that people have such a strong will to live, or people don't have any will to live and they give up. That's one of the saddest things in the world, is when you give up life. It's such a gift, and you've been given this. It might not be great, it might not be perfect, but beats the alternative. And when you complain about your life, it's sort of like when your mom would say, oh, you should finish all your food because there's starving children in India. Yeah, and there still are starving children in India. I'm 63 years old, and I heard that all my life. And there's still starving children in India, all over the world. There's starving children in the United States of America. What the hell is wrong with that? There's homeless children in America. There's families homeless everywhere. We have enough food that we could feed everyone. We have enough room and space that we could house everyone. But the problem is, and once again, it's one of my least favorite things, and it's called mammon. It's money, money. Everybody got to have it. You can't take it with you. It's not worth a damn thing. We used to go by the gold standard. The gold, gold, who cares? It's an element. It comes from the ground. And big deal, diamonds, ooh, crushed and compacted and aged coal. There you go. It's a shiny thing. I have lots of shiny things. They're called crystals. Oh, look, hey, wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh, here we go. Look. Oh, crystal. Yeah, it's a shiny thing. I'm rich. I've got a crystal. So, you know what you should put value in? Your heart, your mind, your spirit, and all the people you love. That's where the value of life lies. It doesn't go with an automobile or a house. It doesn't fit into anybody's projection of what should be valuable. It goes into what you know deep inside of you. I don't care if you're a Christian or a Hindu or whatever. You know the most valuable thing in your universe is love. Because without it, then we are truly poor. Without love, what is there? Not much. Have a good afternoon. Have a nice weekend. It's a beautiful day here. So we'll talk to you again sometime. Bye.